Well, tonight News 6 is helping expose a big problem in some Central Florida homes. Hundreds of you have reached out to us on clickorlando.com to complain about one particular brand of refrigerator.
It all has to do with the ice makers freezing up, and no one seems to be able to fix it. News 6 investigator Adriana Ivashinsky talked with a couple of frustrated moms who turned to us to get results. Adriana.
Yeah, as you know, a refrigerator is a major purchase in any home, so you can understand why people are so upset by this. We received more than 190 comments on our Facebook post asking people if they have experienced any problems with their Samsung fridge, and each time they said it was their ice makers causing them the most grief.
This is the ice maker here.
Crystal Jones lives in Palm Bay and bought this brand new Samsung 4-door refrigerator last year.
It's not making ice now because that's been in there since last night.
She says she's had problems ever since.
All my extra ice.
In fact, Crystal says she has to store extra bags of ice in the back freezer and uses a steam mop to defrost the ice maker almost every week.
Steam away.
She says her husband came up with this little life hack.
It's pretty genius on my husband's part, I think. And it's certainly safer than a blow dryer.
Lisa Heilman lives in Sanford and says she has the same problem with the Samsung stainless steel refrigerator she bought back in 2014.
Order for me to get this. Obviously, there's no ice. There should be ice here. All of this ice has built up even throughout the back.
Lisa says she paid $1,800 for her fridge, and when she started researching online, she found post after post with the exact same complaint.
There's Miami, Ohio, Texas, California, there's Illinois. So many people are experiencing the same problem that I'm experiencing.
Heilman says she's surprised there isn't a recall of some sort on these ice makers.
Ridiculous.
Or at least a lasting fix.
It seems so petty. It's just an ice maker, but truly, it should be fully operational.
So we called and emailed Samsung corporate to see how they were handling all of the complaints. After we reached out, Samsung called both moms we talked to and sent us this statement that says they stand behind all of their products and want to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. Within days, the two moms received these emails promising them both refunds. Heilman says Samsung offered her just over $850 for her 5-year-old fridge, and Jones was offered a full refund of more than $3,000 since her fridge was one of the latest models.
I'm really glad that I reached out.
So here's the bottom line. Samsung is aware of this issue and is willing to work with customers, and they told us that anyone with problems should call them directly at 1-800-SAMSUNG, pretty easy to remember. And I've also done some more research and discovered there is also a class action lawsuit underway, and I will have more on that coming up tonight at 7 o'clock.
It's good to know. We were just discussing, we
Right.
both have Samsung
I have that
refrigerators.
refrigerator, and the ice maker has never worked
works,
well.
right?
So, Adriana, with all of these problems, we're all a little surprised that they're still selling these in stores.
Right? Well, they do. And I even went to the local Lowe's and asked them that very question. How are you still selling these refrigerators? And they tell me they are having to sell them because they have a contract with them. They have no choice but to have to honor their contract, even though they are aware of the complaints on these particular models. So buyer beware, and make sure you do your research, because these moms told me that they didn't do their research in advance, and had they checked, they probably would have picked a different brand.
I would imagine so. Very interesting. Adriana,
Yep.
thank you.
More at 7.